those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards to the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Orange! They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to throw. It's Daniels. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down after that completion. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They keep him guessing with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And it's Syracuse on top right now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The call is a quarterback sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Daniels. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It is intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Daniels. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. The Vols will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Daniels. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Receiver makes the catch. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Syracuse. Too much speed for the defense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's looking to scramble, and the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Vols will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it, enough for a first down. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Vols, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's complete. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Syracuse needing this fourth down conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Daniels. He's running out of time here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Daniels. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made down the middle. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot to the left side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Getting set, second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Breaking tackles. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Orange. They continue to roll up the score. Monster Sage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Daniels. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And it's Syracuse on top right now. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. And the Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Look out, room to run here. Who's in the clear? Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. They are pouring it on now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Makes the ground, it's Freeman. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid gain. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Syracuse offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
A short completion at the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. Sack. The Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
It's an out-route catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Saban to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Syracuse Orange.